Let us look at a native who was born in 1989, having had a break in education. Lagna is strong, but the Jupiter Mercury have no relation. Even though Mercury is placed in the house of Jupiter, it has got a Nicha effect. Therefore, the native will have to have a negativity as far as her intelligence goes. The fourth house is blessed by Jupiter, but the fourth Lord Saturn is gone to the 12th from the fourth itself, giving a result of break in the parameters of education. The fifth house is associated with Rahu, aspected by Saturn, which again shows a confusion in the native's mind. The Saturn Moon combination in the third house is also another parameter showing the confusion in the native's mind. But since Moon is the 10th Lord and Saturn is the 4th and the 5th Lord, the native will have a reasonably decent education. Since there is a link of Saturn, Mars, Rahu in the 5th house, the native will have a break in education. Why did the native take a soft subject like BA in literature? The Mercury is related with Venus and Sun. There is a link of Jupiter, Mars. So, since I am having two strong planets like Mars and Sun, the immediate thought process would be the native will do an hardcore subject. But we have to understand that Venus is exalted and Mercury is debilitated. Jupiter is in the house of Venus. Therefore, Venus becomes the strongest planet. Thus, the native has to do an education which will point towards Venus, Mercury and Sun. The combination of Venus, Mercury and Sun in Pisces would be administrative work, administrative subject related to administration. Here the native has done a BA in literature, French and English. Maybe because all the three planets are aspecting the 12th house of foreign subject. Now in the Dasha, see that the native had Venus Dasha, Saturn Bhukti during the period of education. Therefore, as soon as the Mars Antara Dasha comes, the native should have a break in education, which the native did. Secondly, when the Dasha was Venus Mercury, the native went back to college and completed her education. Here Mercury is not linked to the 5th house or the 5th Lord, but Mercury is linked to the 5th house and the 5th Lord in the Navamsha. Right. But according to my thinking, it is the Mercury which has the Nicha Bhanga Raja Yoga effect, which helped her to complete her education. And this transiting Saturn in Sagittarius and transiting Jupiter in Aquarius were the influencing parameter for the native, because it tickled the 5th house for her to finish her graduation.